Ciao.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome in. Congrats on First Pacific. How we doing? Hello, hello. I hope we are all doing well. Happy Wednesday. It feels weird being this late on a Wednesday. Usually Wednesdays we would have our morning streams, but I had work this morning. And oh my fuck, what a day it has been. What a day it has been. So, barely got 8 hours of sleep again. I had a pretty late night last night. I had to wake up at 6:30 for work this morning, so I started work at 7:30, which is earlier than I would usually wake up. Usually I start work at usually I get up for work at either 7:30 or 8:30, so 6:30 is pretty early. But I got up for work. Wasn't feeling very well in the stomach again. I've been having another rough tummy day. Don't know why I've been having so many of those the last few weeks, but whatever. Woke up for work. Noticed my phone was on SOS only mode. I'm like, that's weird. I can't connect to my phone service or anything. It's like, that's okay. We've got Wi-Fi at home. Can't stay long. You are all good. Travel safe. I hope your holiday went well. Yeah, I'm like, that's weird. That's okay. I'm on Wi-Fi. Go to call the taxi to get to work because I, as we recall, rely on taxis to get to and from work. Can't get through to them. I have a cheeky little Google. Apparently, countrywide, this mobile provider, which is like also the main mobile provider in the entire country, is down. All phone lines are down. So I can't get through to the taxi. At this point, it's 7:15. I'm supposed to be at work in 15 minutes. I I live on the opposite side of town to work. So even in a car, it's like a 10-minute drive, 5 or 10-minute drive, let alone any other method. I'm like, fuck, I can't get through to the taxi. Boyfriend's just left for work. Maybe I can call him, get him to turn around and come get me. Nope, can't get through to him. I start going through all my contacts being like, I obviously can't call anyone because phones are down. So who can I text to see if they can take me to work? And I'm like, no one in my contacts would be up that early. So I'm like, well, I guess we're walking. Bearing in mind, it's almost like an hour walk to work. So at this point at 7:15, I'm supposed to be at work in 15 minutes. I have to start walking. And it's like an hour walk. So I end up walking for like half an hour. At this point, I'm like 30, 40 minutes late to work. And I get the notification on my smartwatch that I have a Twitter notification. And I'm like, oh shit, quickly check my phone. My network went back up. So real quick, stand on the side of the road, find a random person's house I can use as a location, call the taxi to come pick me up halfway. So I do end up making it to work about 30 minutes late, but we got there. Thankfully, there was a lot of prep done the night before, so I didn't have a lot to do this morning to catch up on, thank God, but got to work late. Ended up still by some miracle being able to set up on time. And then for the first like hour and a half of the shift, it was so dead. I think the shopping center was empty because lots of people were still at home because of the network outage. I think in the first like hour and a half of my shift, I served like 3 people. It was so dead. And then just out of nowhere, like we turn around and we've got a queue of like 6 or 7 people. And we just proceed to get absolutely reamed for the next like 2 hours straight. It came out of absolutely nowhere and it just didn't stop. So for like 2 hours straight, we get absolutely reamed. Bearing in mind, I haven't had breakfast because my plan is usually I just have breakfast when I get to work. Hi, Valley, welcome in. So I hadn't had breakfast. I had walked a good couple kilometers. I'm 40 minutes late to work, and then we get absolutely smashed. So I'm exhausted. I ended up, at this point, it's like 11:30. I end up quickly making myself a coffee to try and at least put something in my body. And then I finally get around to being able to have my lunch at like 12:30. It starts to quiet down. So I'm finally able to eat at like 12:30. And then it was somewhat busy, but not too bad for the rest of the shift.
Who's that Pokemon?
Ooh, enjoy the Kabutops. Kabutops is a cool Pokemon. There's also a Slugma in chat. Yeah, and then because it's school holidays, I finished at 2 o'clock today instead of 3:30 like usual. So I got to finish a little bit earlier as well. But yeah, absolute hell of a day. So I get home at like 3. Get home at like 3 o'clock. Do some dishes. And then I have my driving lesson at 3:30. So I went and did that. And then I got home about 20 minutes ago. And then basically came straight in here to set up for stream. So it's been a hell of a day. Absolute hell of a day. I have a lychee soda because I just want something fun. But yeah, oh my god, my fat ass is not built for walking. I'm so glad the network came back like halfway through. Because that's insane. But yeah, that's been my day. It has been a little bit of a nightmare. It has been a little bit of a nightmare. The network seems to be fixed now. Lines are all back up and everything. It shouldn't be a problem tomorrow. But yeah, wild. I'll tell you what, I'm just so tired though. I have not gotten a lot of sleep this week so far, which for me is like 8 hours. I've still been getting 8 hours every night, like just on 8 hours. But considering I usually get like 10 hours, it's a little bit less than usual for me. And yeah, just the waking up early this morning and then all of that happening. Been a little bit crazy, but I am okay. Just hot and things expand when they heat up. I like that. I'm gonna use that. I don't walk. Like, I don't remember the last time I went for a walk, so I'm just not used to it. But I was like, at this point, I have two options. I can't get in contact with anyone. I'm obviously going to be late to work either way. I can either just stay home and hope to God the network comes back up somewhat soon. Because so I was supposed to start work at 7:30. We open at like 8:30. And then my secondary coworker was going to come in at 9. They also use taxis. So I messaged them. I don't even know if the text message went through, but I messaged them just to be like, hey, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. So yeah, I'm supposed to start at 7:30. We open at 8:30. At this point, I'm like, I'm going to be late either way. So I can either just sit at home, hope to God the network comes back up and that it's not too late. Or I can just start walking. I was like, maybe at least if I walk, like I'm going to be late either way, but maybe I'll get there like at like 8:30. And just people are going to have to wait a little bit longer for their hot dogs, God forbid, first thing in the morning. But I'm like, that's probably at least the better way than just sitting at home and waiting just in case. But yeah, like half an hour into my walk. So I was probably like a third of the way there. Half an hour into my walk, yeah, the phone lines came back up. So I called a taxi for the remainder of the trip. And the absolute beauty is they charged me half price of what it normally costs. But yeah, so that wasn't too bad. By some miracle, even though I was late, I was still able to get all the food ready to go by 8:30 when we opened. So that was good. That was good. There was already some prep done from the night before, so I wasn't starting from like absolute scratch. Thank God. You start walking more myself. Yeah. Yeah, I will say, wasn't as bad as I expected to be. Like, I didn't get in the taxi, like, huffing and puffing. My back did hurt a little bit, funnily enough. I thought it would be, like, my feet or my legs. My back hurt a little bit, but I was carrying my handbag with me in one arm, so I think that's probably what it was. It wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. I'm not going to go out of my way to do it again, willingly. I'm not going to make it a habit or a routine, but it didn't kill me. I think maybe if I'd had to go on the full way, yeah, I probably would have got to work and been beat. And it didn't help that it was cold as well. It was like 8 or 9 degrees Celsius. So I'm walking along like sniffling because my nose is running from the cold and like my throat's dry. But I'm like, I don't want to drink all my water before I even get to work. But that was my day. That was my day. It was interesting. Interesting to say the least. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow is Assassin's Creed Black Flag launch day. I am working. So we'll see how busy it is. Fingers crossed it's not too bad. My legs have gotten weak. I feel ya. I feel ya on that one. That's a mood. But yeah, that's been my day. I hope we're all well. By the way, I did ping in the Discord, but yesterday when we finished stream, we did our 5-sub wheel spin because we got to 15 sub points and it landed on a Tangier discount because it was right at the start of stream or right at the end of stream. I didn't use it. So we currently have active for the next like 15 minutes or so, all Tangier redeems through the extension, so the ones that you use bits for, are currently 50% off. They're half price for the next like 15, 20 minutes. So if anyone has some bits they want to play around with, feel free. Oh yeah, the weight gain on the holiday will do that. I'm prepared to gain at least 5 kilos when I go to Melbourne. Easily. Small. Hello, Vegimus. How are you? Yeah, I'm prepared for like the week that I'm there. I'm definitely prepared to gain at least 5 kilos. I'm like, on one hand, I'm going to be eating a shit ton of food. So I'll probably gain weight. But on the other hand, I'm going to be walking around a lot more than I usually would. So I don't know. Maybe they'll even each other out. Who knows? Maybe I'll gain weight from eating all the food, but then walk it all off. And I'll just come back exactly how I was. Who knows? But no, I'm fully prepared to gain some weight while I'm there. I'm currently in the process of losing some weight, actually. So we'll see how that goes. But she be aight. She be aight. Yeah, I'm 5'2". I don't have much of an excuse either. But yeah, with that being said, we are playing some more observation duty today. We were finally able to beat the country house yesterday. And we started on the station, which is the third and final level of this game. And it is hard. It is a difficult level. I think probably the hardest level that we've had so far. So I'm going to see if hopefully we can beat it today. Would be super nice if we could. Because then I can start on other things next week. But we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. Wife is 4'2" and a size 2 shoe. Holy. I don't know if the sizing there differs much to Australian, but I know at least in Australian sizing, I'm a 9 or 10. It varies, but yeah, between like a 9 and a 10. The stress never helps. It absolutely does not. I agree with you. I agree with you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and set a 15-minute timer just for that Tangier flash sale so I don't forget. Let me also pin my PAX message so I don't forget as well. Hide. There we go. Use UK sizing. What am I in UK? I think that's a 41, I believe. I think American and US sizing the same, so that's a 9 to 10. I think, I don't remember whether it's UK or Europe, but I'm like around 41. Which is wild that the number's so different. Like, I don't know what sort of measurement scales we're using for feet, but the fact that 10 can be the same as 41 is a little absurd. But I'm going to go ahead and start the YouTube and the TikTok lives, and we shall get into some more observation duty and hopefully be able to finish the final level today. There we go. I'm an 8? I think I was like an 8 in high school. We've stopped for breakfast. Hell yeah. Alrighty. Oh, my window is incorrectly placed. I've been playing around with some stuff in OBS recently, so there we go. It doesn't look centered. There we go. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. All right, the station. Yeah, cool. How you doing, Jaded? All right, back to this bullshit. Oh boy. 3 paintings. Chairs, boxes, magazines. I think the furthest we made it in this level yesterday was like 3:30 or 4. I don't even think we ever really made it past witching hour. Better than some that can't find shoes that fit. I hate shoe shopping, dude. I've always hated shoe shopping. Are we max brightness? Yes. It feels darker than yesterday. I've always hated shoe shopping. It's such a chore. Oh yeah, and I have a fucking blister on my heel now from walking this morning too. So it's really just, it's been a great day. It's been a great day. I have a fucking blister on my heel. And let me tell you, it hurts like shit. The skin's already ripped. It's not even like a blister, it's like ripped. It sucks. It big sucks. Alrighty. Oh boy. See, this room is hell. Okay. We got 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2. We got the 2 boxes there. We got the 2 lamps, the fan, the screens, pen, 2 pieces of paper. We got a phone on each desk. Got the book on top of that one. We got dual monitor. This person has a laptop. This person gets dual monitors. That's so unfair. UK catalog, so much easier to find larger sizes. That's the problem as well. The larger sizes, lots of shoe stores don't carry, like in store, so you have to buy them online. But I hate buying shoes online because even though I know what size I am, some shoes are like narrower than others, some shoes are wider than others. And like different materials make sizes fit slightly differently. And like obviously soles feel different and everything as well. Because I stand all day for my job. I don't necessarily like walk around and move around a lot. I just stand. And I also have really flat feet. I don't have arches in my feet, so standing for long periods can get really uncomfortable. So I hate buying shoes online because you can't try them on. And lots of times it's so hard because you're buying shoes online when either they're not available in store or you don't have a store near you. So if they don't fit and you need to return them, it's not like you can just take them back to the store. You usually have to like mail them back. And that's just a whole process in of itself. But some companies will make you pay to ship them back. So it's like, what the fuck, man? Foot Locker in the UK carry larger size, but I also have wide feet. Yeah, that's my problem as well, is I have not only big feet, but I have wide feet. But then, yeah, I also have a really flat foot. Shoe shopping's a nightmare. The red light back there, it's gone. Uh-oh, in what room? Ooh. Distortion question mark? In this room in the hallway. At the top of the stairway? Oh. What would that be? There's no option for light anomaly, so I'll go other maybe? There's an Aracuda in chat. Whoops. There we go. Did it not go through? No. Okay, well. That's fine. I will go fuck myself. Maybe it was that arrow. It could have been. Because when I hover over it, it goes red. Maybe. This room is the problem, like 100%. All right, 1 a.m. is fine. So far, it's really quiet. Just missed the bus, so now I walk. Oh, God. You were too distracted looking for anomalies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Be back before the rapture. Hopefully. We got stuff to do, man. Oh, those pictures have changed back there in the office. And you got the Aracuda. Nice one. All right. We look okay out here. I will say I don't look down in that stairwell enough, though. We've got an apple on the desk there. Cool, so that was 2 that we just knocked out super quickly, so that's good. I'll say this painting also never changes. I would expect it to change. And Like, these paintings don't change either. None of the paintings in this really, or like none of the big paintings really change. The small paintings do, but none of these big ones I notice changing ever. Guess maybe they're too obvious. Like, these ones I can't see, so I don't know if they're ever different. I can't see them. They're far away and they're on an angle. They're fine for now at the very least. All right. Oh, we've got the folders missing on that shelf there. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Everything looks okay in here. Cool. And nothing much happens in these toilets either. I think the only anomalies we've really had in the toilet is Pissman and the fire extinguisher distortion. We never really get anything else in there. You got the benches are all there, boxes are all there. Phones, pens, everything. I'm not catching anything. Oh, we've got one of our soap bottles is missing. That's a new one. There you go. Something for the toilet. That's a new one. Yeah, nice. Alrighty. Everything seems appropriate out here. This room as well, I feel like looks really easy, but we could be missing stuff in there too. I can't believe we had the floor change in here one time. Like, that's crazy work. That's actually crazy. I mean, it's really chill. I am a tad suspicious. It's about to hit 2 a.m. There we go. I feel like anomalies happen really slowly in this one too. Boxes are gone there. Maybe it's just that we're not picking up on certain ones, so that it makes it feel like they're happening slower. I feel like the time between me noticing things is a lot shorter. Or a lot longer, rather. Alright, cool. What did we work out that was? Picture anomaly. There we go. That's a nice, easy one. Alright, they're picking up a little bit now. Was it other? It was other. Cool. So that was 2. Knocked off again. Where? okay, I think. All right. Always looking good. Looking all right. Office is looking okay. Conference room looks fine. Locker room also looks fine. Is that door always open? Unsure. I think so. Yeah, cool. Toilet's fine. Oh, we've got jail abyss. And we've got an extra object in the hallway. So that's a nice another 2 knocked off quickly, which means we'll be back to 0 now. I just realized the game's muted for you guys. I'm so sorry. There we go. There we go. It's fixed now. Is that light off? Again, there's no light anomaly though. I don't know whether that lamp's usually on or not. No, okay. That's fine then. Let me go ahead, pause the game here. Flash sale is finished. There we go. Is that cupboard different in some way? Like, I know it's always there, but I don't know. No, okay, that's fine. Doesn't actually matter anyway. I don't even really care if it's different or not. Just try and reverse psychology the game into being nice to us. Thank you for the TikTok follow. Welcome in. If you spot any anomalies, please share. This level's hard as fuck. Again, it's real quiet. I feel like something's wrong. There's usually a box on top of this locker, isn't there? Let me try that. Yes. Cool. That's another one. Wonderful. Watch us just first try this again today. God, that'd be nice. I doubt it, but God, that'd be nice. Not enough, like, big anomalies happen on this level. It's a lot of, like, small background stuff, like an apple popping up on the desk. I take that back. I take that back. Please don't eat me. Is that an eyeball in his mouth? Ew. Awful. Awful, awful. Anyway, locker room looks good. Yeah, the big pictures. Nothing ever happens to those. You think something would. Hello, Marcus. Welcome in. How you doing? Nothing in here. Nothing in here. I'm all right. I've had a hell of a day, but we're fine now. We're home. It's over. Everything's done. Video game mashups like music mashups. Fun. We love that. Everything's okay in there. Did those bottles change order? Is it normally 2-1 or is it always 1-2? Okay, no, it's always 1-2. That's fine then. Stuff like Halo, bet. I support this. It's gotten quiet again. Gotten quiet again. I don't like it. So I've got all the rooms. Hallway, office, conference room. Damn it. Dang it. What moved? What thing moved? Something new just popped up too. Fine out here. Fine in here. Are the chairs normally on an angle? I just heard something. No, okay. Oh, we do have object movement in the locker room though. The bottles fell down. Cool. All right. Still a little bit early for us to have gotten the warning though. So I'm not confident on this round, unfortunately. And that painting's different as well. All right. We should be back to neutral now. Looks fine in here. Looks fine in here. Toilet looks okay. There's a phalanx in chat. Jail looks okay. Hallway looks okay. Office looks okay. Conference room's fine. It's been too quiet for too long. We've got extra chair. Do you see it? See what? The letters moved. In what room though? You remember chat's a tad delayed to actual stream. Hallway, the post. Which one, on these boxes or on these? We'll try object movement. See if anything comes up. If it is, that's insane. Holy shit. Well, that's one of the ones we've been missing this whole time. God damn, that's tiny. But there's a black and white at the top. That's insane. That would have been one of the ones that's been getting us this whole time. That's just cruel. How the hell? Yeah, they were like, yeah. No, now that it's been pointed out, I see it. Yeah. That's insane. I just want to try picture anomaly in here. There's like a dark circle in the corner of that painting. I don't know if it's like for realsies or not. Okay, yeah. Oh, hello. You're new. We haven't seen you before. Moving on. Moving on. Who put those pictures up? They're certainly interesting choices. They have interesting taste, that's for sure. All right, things are getting a little bit faster now. We've got object movement in the conference room. Things are getting a little bit faster now. It's just about 4:30 though. So this has been a good attempt at the very least. I still don't think this is the winning attempt, but it's been a very good attempt at least. Again, the toilet is a very quiet room. Okay. I know everything's happening now. We found that one thing with the like little brochures on the wall and now shit's going crazy. Yeah, I still don't think this is the attempt, unfortunately, but it's been a good one. A valiant effort. I'm pretty sure once an anomaly has happened as well, it won't happen again in that level. I'm pretty sure. I'm not like 100%, but I'm pretty sure. Where's timer? Oh yeah, it is slightly dropped off, isn't it? There we go, that's better. Top right. So the goal is to make it to 6 a.m. is when we win. Is when it hits 6 a.m. All right, everything's chill in there. Locker room looks fine. Toilet looks fine. Jail looks fine. Hallway. Office. There's something missing here. There we go. I was like, I don't know what's missing, but I know something's missing. There's a PC tower. I've just been looking at the folder sitting on top of it. I haven't been looking like at the actual thing. And we've got that weird snow happening as well. Cool. It's just about to hit, there you go, just hit 5. So this is definitely our best attempt so far. I don't think we've ever made it this far in this level. So definitely our best attempt. Although I still don't have faith. Maybe I should have more faith, but every time I've had faith, I've ended up being disappointed. So maybe it's best not to get my hopes up. Oh, we've got the distortion on the fire extinguisher. We caught that one nice and early. All right. We're going to get so close and it's going to be so disappointing and it's going to absolutely gut me. I need like an obvious one. I need like an intruder or something. They do some really teeny tiny subtle ones. It's excruciating. No, it's been a little too quiet for a little too long. I think we're about to get hit. I think we're about to get hit, unfortunately. That really sucks. That really sucks. But we've got jail corpse. I really hope that goes through in time. Oh, and then we've got a door as well. Floor changed in the bathroom. All right, I'll hit this door. And then we'll make our way back to the bathroom. I know the floor's changed in this room. I'll try it. No. Oh, in this room. No way. Oh, now the toilet's just straight up missing. Now the toilet's just gone. We fixed the floor and they went, fuck you, you don't deserve the toilet anymore. Oh my god, it was. The floor did change. No way. I would have missed that one 1,000 times then as well. I would have missed that so much in the past. Yeah, they're like, what? The floor's wrong? What floor? What tiles? I've never seen the tiles before. We don't have tiles. What are you on about? We're so close. 7 minutes. We're so close. There's got to be something else. There's got to be something else. Come on. Just... Yes! Yes! Finally! Oh my god. That one was hard. That was hard. 28 anomalies. Holy moly. Yeah, I think probably that the toilet floor and those pamphlets in the hallway are probably some of the things that have been fucking us up. Because I've never once noticed them. So they're probably the ones that have been failing us the whole time. That was some really subtle stuff. That's insane. Well, that's the 4th game done. All right. I have a question and proposal for you guys. So we just finished the 4th game. Obviously, we still have some of the others to play. So the next one we have to play is 5. However, my husband hotel trading cards arrived today. And I asked you guys a little while ago in the Discord if when they arrived, if you would like an unboxing of them. So we could start 5 today. We'll start it tomorrow, no matter what. So we could start 5 today, or we could open the cards. Husband hotel trading cards. Yes. I got 25 packs of them. I've never opened them before. So we could do that. Alternatively, we could do Observation Duty 5 today and then the cards tomorrow. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to do cards today, 5th game tomorrow, or 5th game today, cards tomorrow? So they're trading cards, but they're from the animated show Husband Hotel. It's the Season 2 booster packs, which I do not have any Season 2 cards right now. So they'll be my first ones. I really want to open them. And I ran a poll in Discord. You guys said you would like them done on stream. So it's just whether we do cards today, 5th game tomorrow, or 5th game today, cards tomorrow. What do we think? What would we like? Because I really want to open them at least sometime this week. So either today or tomorrow. But I'll leave it up to you guys which one you want to do today. And we'll see. Yeah, there's 6 levels in the 5th game. Holy crap. That one's going to take us a hot minute. Huge man's back. Let's go. So I'm looking at the achievements. I'm looking at the achievements. We want to card it up? All right. All right, all right, all right. How do I not have a Maku heater? So what I'm going to do then, I don't know whether I want to do it. I was originally planning on doing it as a TikTok only stream. Thank you for the TikTok follow. Welcome in. So just depends. Well, let me close down Steam at the very least. I think, yeah, just for the sake of content niche. I know, I love Huge Man. I think we might do it as a TikTok stream. So I'm going to have to set up my phone camera and stuff anyway. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to BRB for like 10 minutes, set everything up, and then I'll go live again on TikTok. So if you guys aren't following me already over there, be sure to jump on there and chuck a follow. And then I will be live again in like, yeah, 10 or so minutes once I get it all set up. And we'll crack them open. And that'll finish us off for the night. Cool, 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 cool. All right. I will see you guys there then. Thank you for helping me complete this level though. I will see you again very shortly over on TikTok. Yeah. I will see you again shortly. Thank you for being here.